Hey everyone, talking about Etoile Filante by Louis Vuitton. The notes in this are osmanthus, jasmine de grasse, and magnolia. This is a clean and fresh fruity floral. I'm certainly not blown away by it, especially compared to how I feel about most or many Louis Vuittons, where I usually am kind of like, oh wow, this is pretty stunning quality and sort of somewhat unique at least. But I don't dislike this or anything either. The Fragrantica page for this mentions strawberry being the top note, but the Louis Vuitton page doesn't say anything about strawberry. It only mentions osmanthus, jasmine, and magnolia. And I'm pretty sure they'd want to like brag about that if there was strawberry, especially because they do list every other note the same as Fragrantica. So it's not like, oh, well, there's a long list, so maybe they're just leaving out a few. I can see how there is a slight strawberryish vibe to parts of it, but I wouldn't want anyone to go into this thinking that they're just going to get this major strawberry scent, because most people don't out of this. But yeah, I think it smells fairly high quality, nice enough, and like kind of just like a straightforward way. But I do feel that this is a case of Louis Vuitton being very overpriced when you could accomplish this vibe for far cheaper, given that this is almost $300 for 100 ml. People talk about how overpriced, or at least how expensive Louis Vuitton fragrances are. And yes, they are if you're comparing to other designers and stuff like that. But actually, if you compare them to niche, most of them are really not that expensive, sad to say, because niche just tends to be so expensive. And no, Louis Vuitton are not niche, but they do have niche quality and originality, in my opinion, for a lot of theirs. I just don't really consider this one of them. Yeah, again, I would have no problem smelling this on somebody else. I'm not trying to tell anyone you smell bad if you're wearing this, but it just doesn't feel, to me at least, worth the amount that they're charging. It does have moderate to good projection and longevity, leans feminine, and I will link in the description where you can get a bottle or sample.